Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're going to talk about how to show a man your worth without saying a single word. In a world where everyone is talking constantly, the power lies in what you don't say. Imagine walking into a room and having your worth and your value felt without you needing to say anything. Your energy, your presence, your boundaries, your high value aura, all of it radiating confidence and self-respect. This isn't just about commanding attention. This is about demanding respect through your actions alone. I'm going to explain to you how to elevate your silent power to an irresistible level. Men will know and feel that you are a high-value woman without you having to say anything. You will learn how to have this expensive presence, this expensive aura of the femme fatale, of the high-value woman that nobody will question your worth ever again. If you want to know more, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady, a high value woman, and upgrade your confidence and your life and feel amazing. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And if you want to upgrade yourself to become high value in terms of your look, your mindset, and how people treat you, and have men treat you like a queen, feel free to join my Femme Fatale Siren course. The link is down below. How to show a man your value without saying a single word. This is having a very powerful energy. This is the energy of the femme fatale. This is the energy of the high value woman. Men make an image about you when they meet you. They make an image about you with the energy that you project, with how you present yourself. And how they see you is how they treat you. I did a whole video about this and different type of categories that men put women in. I will link it below. This is very interesting because men, if they see you as high value because of your energy and how you present yourself, they will treat you as high value. They will treat you as their dream woman. Sometimes you have the same men giving princess treatment to one woman and giving the bare minimum to another. Treating a woman like she doesn't matter, not really calling her last minute, not going to pick her up, not bringing her to a nice restaurant, not quoting her nicely. And the other woman, he's going to rush to pick her up, he's going to rush and bring her flowers and bring her to this amazing restaurant. The same men will do that to two different women. Right? The same men will give gifts and love and care and attention to one woman and give the bare minimum to another and treat her like she's just good enough and not really care that much. This is the power of showing your worth without having to say anything. Because you can dress like a high value woman, you can say you are a high value woman, you can do all those little things of just like, I'm elegant, I know etiquette and things like that. But if you don't have the true essence and the true energy and the confidence of a high value woman, then it will not work. First of all, you need to know your value before you step out. The foundation of showing your worth to others starts with believing in yourself first. Before you even interact with the men, before you even start dating men, you need to see, understand your strength, understand your quality, your unique qualities, understand what makes you you, and understand yourself. See who you are. Have a picture of yourself of who you are. Know your qualities and what you bring to the table as a woman. What you bring, your amazing feminine energy, your amazing elegance, your intelligence, your values, your very sweet, gentle nature, your softness, what you bring, and understanding all of your qualities will help you have this confidence and will help you have this energy of, I know who I am. I'm amazing. I know what I bring to the table. I know any man would love to have me. So you bring this energy towards a man. You bring this energy of like, I know I'm high value. It should be ingrained in you, so ingrained in you that it's constantly there. Like when you say know your worth, it's know what you bring. Know what qualities you bring. Know that a man will be lucky to be with you. Know that you don't have to beg to receive the treatment that you want. When you know your value, it silently commands respect. Next, we have a look like you take yourself seriously. Look like a high value woman. Look like you know your worth. Look like you love yourself. The visual representation, your appearance speaks volume before you even say a single word. And if you take care of yourself, you dress nicely, you dress elegant, you dress feminine, it looks like you love yourself. It looks like you look more confident, you look more self-assured. Dressing with intentions, it actually translates a message. It translates that you value yourself and you value your presence. Whether it's a casual day or a special event, your style should reflect who you are and how you want to be perceived, because the way you dress will have an impact on the quality of people you attract, on the quality of men you attract. When you dress like a high value woman, when you dress elegant, when you dress feminine, when you look like you take care of yourself, you will attract men that are also in that type of mindset, that are also in this type of respectful, elegant mindset. They will take you more seriously. Will weed out all of the low quality, low value men, and it will attract the high quality men. And I'm not talking about the men that have money and they want to sleep around with many people. No. I'm talking about men that have masculine energy, that are serious, that are gentlemen, that treat a woman right, that want to treat a woman like a princess, that want to take care of her, provide, present yourself with care. Actually, you attract respect. You attract a different kind of behavior from people. Have you noticed that when you walk around, dress very elegantly, with a certain walk, with a certain demeanor, then people treat you completely differently than if you dress casual and you walk in a certain way that's not necessarily the most feminine. When you don't behave and dress elegantly, people are not going to treat you elegantly. Next, we have make your presence expensive. Your presence should be expensive, ladies. I have a video also about how to make your presence expensive. I will link it below. But not everyone should have easily access to you. This is exactly the point of being a high value woman. The high value woman is not accessible to everybody. She is a prize. And it's the same with men, it's the same with friends, it's the same with family members. People need to earn access to you, and this is a good thing. And don't do it in a selfish, arrogant way, of course, but it's about protecting your peace and your well-being. Not being a people pleaser, not letting toxic people enter your life, right? This is more about being selective about who you hang out with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. People need to uplift your life and not drain your life. By being very selective about who you hang out with and who you spend your time with, you send a clear message in that case that you know your worth. When you are all the time available, reachable, like all the time you say yes to everyone, that means that your time is not that valuable, right? That means that you would say yes because you're so desperate. It screams desperation to say yes to everybody, to say yes all the time. You should be busy, ladies. Those kind of little memes of, I am busy. And then they show a woman just doing self-care and doing a mask and doing like blah, 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 like on the weekend, and she doesn't go out, but she's like, even if you don't go out and you're just doing a mask and you're just taking care of yourself and pampering yourself, you are allowed to be busy. Like you're not available. But in that way, you create boundaries to protect your space. The thing is, something that is too available is not as valuable, is not seen as valuable. When a man has to earn your time and it's not given your time that easily, when a man has to earn your time and your presence, he will value it more. He will value you more. I always say that they value the things that they work for. And it's not just men, it's any human being. Even when you are in a relationship, your presence is still expensive. And in that way, he'll understand that you value yourself highly. And your scarcity, the scarcity of losing you, the scarcity of, oh my God, she's a little bit unpredictable, she's a little bit unreachable, it creates a sense of value that cannot be ignored. Next, we have show, don't tell your boundaries. Actions speak louder than words. Boundaries are best communicated through action. If someone crosses a line, your response should be clear and firm without you having to justify yourself. It is really a woman thing to constantly justify yourselves. You don't need to. By justifying yourself, it's like you're justifying your value. It's like you're justifying your worth. You're looking for the validation when you justify yourself. And I want you to stop doing that. I want you to be able to detach yourself from the outcome. Detach yourself from the fact that people will like you or not. Detach yourself from that. Your boundaries are there to protect yourself. And if people don't like your boundaries, if people want to cross it anyway, in that case, this is not beneficial for you that those people like you. Why do you want them to like you anyway? Why do you want this guy to like you if he's not willing to give you the princess treatment that you want and deserve? So in terms of your boundaries, it should be about actions and demonstrating that you follow through on your boundaries. So that means that you take actions to show that you don't tolerate disrespect. This is silent. You don't need to say a word. If you distance yourself, you remove your energy, distance yourself a little bit, right? If you just met a man and he's kind of ghosting you, or he's kind of inconsistent, or he did something wrong, he said something wrong, he was a bit touchy, anything that he did that you ask yourself, I don't really feel it, then you distance yourself. You distance your presence. And it's the same when you have a fight with your partner. Best way to deal with a fight is to communicate with your partner what you didn't like, what he did that you didn't like. You communicate clearly. You're not just giving the silent treatment. You communicate clearly, and then you distance yourself a little bit, right? So that there are consequences on his behavior. It's not just words, it's actions. So this silent assertion of your boundaries show a man that you know exactly what you will and won't accept. Next we have be ready to walk away at any time. Having self-respect is the ultimate power. The ultimate display of self-worth and the ultimate display of self-respect is the ability to walk away. This is the thing that a lot of women are afraid of. A lot of women, that's why they act like pygmies, because they're afraid of losing the man. The fact that you're so afraid of losing him and that you would compromise on your boundaries, on your standards, on your well-being even to keep him in your life, this is why he doesn't see your value. This is why he doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated. When you're not afraid to lose a man, he can feel it. If a man is not treating you the way you want to be treated, with the respect, the love, and the care that you desire, then you leave. Your willingness to walk away shows that you value yourself. It shows self-worth. And it often actually compelled a man to step up in the fear of losing you. So that means that if he doesn't do anything, he's gonna lose you. And most of the time, men, they need to have challenges and big struggle in their life to be able to change and to be able to step up sometimes. Like they need a big consequence. And this is just funny because you threaten a man to leave, he will not do anything, but you actually leave and he will change, but at the same time also, this is not just to make him do what you want to do, okay? This is not just about that. This is also about protecting yourself and understanding that if you're staying in a situation that is not beneficial for you, you are losing an opportunity to be with another man that will give you what you want. If one man doesn't, another one will. Remember that. Proof over promises. It is about still having a man doing actions towards you instead of just words. If you just believe his promises and his beautiful words towards you, like you're the love of my life, I want to marry you, I want to do this and this and this, and then you give him everything and you sleep with him and you just do anything for him and you give him access to the full feminine energy and the full feminine experience, and then he will not see you as high value. The best way is to have him prove himself to you. I always say that. Let him chase you, let him prove himself to you, let him show you that he will actually do what he is saying. You show in that case that you're a woman who doesn't fall just for small promises. You want actions, you want proof. You are a high value woman, you respect yourself. So you challenge him a little bit. You are a challenge.
Let me make it up to you. I'll take you to dinner. My treat.
It would be your treat. I'm a hot date. What's in it for me?
Being a challenge is showing that you are high value. Also, next we have taking your time. While it is essential to be open and receptive and being able to share your emotions with a man, it is also important to be careful, to be cautious, and to not rush anything. That's why I always say taking your time is important. Don't rush into trusting someone immediately without first seeing consistent actions. You need to be consistent, because a lot of men do love bombing nowadays, right? They are just doing grand gestures and saying grand words and saying amazing things to women, but it's not consistent, right? So it's just a little bit in the beginning and then poof, they disappear or they change their behavior. So it needs to be consistent. Respectful, loyal, gentleman, sweet gestures, amazing treatment, but on a long time, consistent. So it needs to be like a fireplace. So you see a fireplace, it takes time to build, but it's consistent, it stays for a long time. Instead of fireworks, boom, 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 fireworks. They're quick, they're really amazing to see, they're really spectacular, but then they disappear very quickly. They're very quick to appear, but very quick to disappear. And very grandiose, right? So this is exactly that. You don't want the fireworks, you want the fireplace. It takes time to build, but then it's consistent and it's reliable. It's exactly how a man should be. So when you take your time, you show actually that you value yourself as a high value woman, and you don't just jump into any relationship just because a man said that you were pretty, or a man said that you were amazing and he wanted to marry you and blah blah blah. Like, you don't fall for just anything. No, you are selective, and you want to make sure that a man is truly worthy of your trust. Next, we have never chasing a man. I always say that, ladies, never chase a man. Chasing a man, especially one that is pulling away, is not a high value behavior. It diminishes your worth in his eyes. Men are designed to court women. Okay, this is how we are designed. This is biology. So when you try to go against biology, he will think unconsciously in his head that there's something wrong with you. You go against biology. Why are you chasing him? As a woman, you should have men chasing you. Why do you have to chase him? He's not that special. He did nothing for you. He did nothing to earn that level of acceptance from you, because it's like you already accept him, right? And I'm not talking about showing that you actually are interested in him, which is completely normal. Showing your interest, that you're actually attracted to him, is completely fine. I'm talking about actually chasing, of always making the first move, always being the one that has to organize the dates, always being the one that has to do everything. And even in a relationship, constantly chasing after your husband, constantly being the one driving the driver's seat of the relationship, which is not what we want. We want to be treated like princesses. And I encourage you to see my video about having a black cat energy. I will link it below to make him chase you forever, even in a relationship. A high value man is a king, and he wants a queen. He wants a prize. When you resist the urge to chase, to always like call him and see how he is and see why he didn't respond to you and see why, like, what are you doing? Why did you ghost me? When you don't do that, you actually show that you have confidence. You actually show that you love yourself, and that you do not need to seek validation. This preserves your dignity, but also your attractiveness. You become more attractive when you do that, because you become a prize. And I really go extensively into that explanation on my Femme Fatale course. Really, this will change your mindset. Next, we have being willing to say no. Okay, so technically no is a word. Technically this is a word, but this is just one word, saying no. It is the most powerful way to assert your worth. Whether that's declining plans that don't align with your values, or refusing to tolerate behavior that you find inappropriate. Your willingness to say no is attractive. Your willingness to say no, because in that case, you show everything. You show your confidence, you show that you have choices, that you are a prize, that you're not afraid to lose him. When you are able to say no, when you're able to not justify yourself, when you're able to enter that dark feminine energy, even though I'm dressed like a light feminine today, I have to say, when you're able to say no, you enter that aura of high value. Next, we have feminine and elegant body language. Your body language is 80% of your communication, ladies. You speak with your body language before you even speak. Just like you speak with your physical appearance before you even say a word, it is the same with your body language. For example, your posture will translate if you feel confident or not, if you feel worthy, if you feel high value, if you respect yourself, if you love yourself. It translates so much. It is not the same as slouching, trying to hide yourself. You know, you don't communicate the same message. I noticed that feminine body language is truly magical when it comes to men. Men treat you completely differently than if you have masculine body language, aggressive body language, aggressive tone of voice, or maybe too provocative body language or anything like that. If you have a high value way of walking, feminine, then you communicate your worth and your value, boom, instantly. You need to move gracefully, make deliberate, composed gestures, avoid fidgeting or moving too rushly and being too abrupt with your movement. Instead, embrace a calm, poised demeanor, maintaining eye contact to show interest and to show confidence. Add mystery with your body language. There's a way to be mysterious with your body language, with your eyes, with your smile, with the way you move. And you should have an air of ease with your movement. It should be easy for you. It should be fluid and flowy. It only enhances your presence and it makes a man feel a certain way about you. It makes him obsessed with you without even knowing why. And this is exactly what I'm teaching in my body language masterclass. Body language is such a powerful tool, and I talk about it since the beginning of my channel. My most watched video is even how to seduce with your body language and your voice. This is one of the most powerful tools as human beings, but a lot of people underestimate it. If you want to join the body language masterclass, the link is down below. Thank you for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you think, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok at Lisa Glamour as well. And until next time, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses, my lovely darlings. Mwah. Love you. Say hi. This is Bella. This is baby Bella. She's so big now. She's so big now. Yes, you saw her when she was a little baby puppy. Say hi, boo boo.